Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of Hermitcraft crafting. And I saw, there he is, there's a wild CubFan. Unfortunately, I don't have my arrows because, well, I accidentally dropped it in a terrible intro failure in my last episode, and I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, my friends, welcome back, and it is great to have you here on this wonderful day here on Hermitcraft. And we're here at Impulse's amazing base, which we are helping with the landscaping. And I think in our last episode, we got something really, really nice. So we have this circular driveway built up and ready to roll. We have our fences on either sides. We have our plants and our two-tone lawn. I was so happy that you guys enjoyed that. And I just got to stop here and say thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the wonderful feedback, and of course the likes and all the positivity towards the last episode. You won my scars hot, and that made me very happy to see. And of course, here is our gate, and I think this came out really fun. So we've got Impulse's logo. Now I know this isn't exactly Impulse's logo. Now his logo is more, yellow with a black background, but I just thought that the yellow at the top and the black, like that kind of helped kind of make it stand out a little bit more than just going solid yellow. I'll let him know if oh geez, we're being under attack once again. But I'll ask him how he thinks of that. But I just like the way that looks. And then of course we have our gates on the sides. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with the way this has come out. But in today's episode, we're gonna get crazy. That's right. We're going to be building fountains, basketball courts, and incredible designs for landscaping all throughout this. And also, there's a CubFan right there. We're going to be designing something that I fear beyond anything else in Minecraft, and that is the dreaded palm trees. I hope you're as excited as I am to start all the projects here today, and if you are, definitely give that like button a scar, and let's get going. So first thing we're going to do today is go over to Hermitron halls. That's right. So if I can make it through the entrance, oh, I almost had a graceful entrance into Hermitron halls. So welcome. This is the amazing project that Rendog has been working very, very hard on, and we got our first start in the game on the live stream last week on Twitch. So if you're not following me yet on Twitter and Twitch, I highly encourage you to, so that you'll be notified when I go live on Twitch. So this, of course, is the hall. And inside this hall, we have different plots for each one of the hermits. And of course, this is Iskel's here. I mean, obviously. So he's got his Hermitrons up on the wall. So they're items within Minecraft that have been named. They're part of a rarity. They've got a tribe. They've got like a particular card number. So it's a really, really amazing idea that Rendog has come up with. And down here is our plot. And I need your guys' help in coming up with an idea for a design for the plot. So in the comments, I need you guys to help me with this. So go #build idea and then give me an idea on what you think would look cool here. So here's some of my ideas. Like a UFO, like a shipwreck, maybe, a clubhouse. Like, card games have like clubhouses where people come and, exchange cards and do things. Maybe we build up a little clubhouse design. I need you guys' help. So in the comments, please, I want you to be a part of the design. So leave me some comments of what you think. And what is this sign over here? Dude, go buy leather from Joe Hill's shop on the boardwalk. Joe, what are you doing advertising on my plot? Anyway, here's a Hermitron that I have found today. Looking super amazing. Look at that hot ball and the Baconator. These are great. Ooh, this is a rare one. So see, it's the alpha. So A is for alpha, for the alpha edition. 4, I believe, is the 4th tribe, I think. And then R is for rarity. So you might see over here, the U is for uncommon and common over there. But yeah, we've got 2 sets of Hermitrons, and I think this is amazing. So like I said, I need you guys to help me come up with a plot design here. We'll do that in our next episode. And the whole thing has like a point system, so we can build up towards points. And the last Hermitron that we're all trying to get is Draco Malfoy. That's right, there he is, Draco Malfoy. And he is a legendary, and I believe there's only one legendary. So yeah, you guys got to help me with a plot design so we can get started with this. And boy, I really, really want that Draco Malfoy head.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1-year Hermitcraft 4 celebration.
I don't have any fireworks, but welcome, guys. It's been 1 year since we've been on the server. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I can't even believe it, Cub. Can't even believe it.
It's insane, man. Like, looking around this area, totally changed. Your area's totally changed. My area's totally changed. But one thing has remained the same. You know what that is?
No, what is it?
Blue District. Still the best district, baby.
I fist bumped my microphone. I hope you've done the same, Cub.
Yes, I fist bumped the microphone for sure, for sure.
But guys, this is only a sliver of Hermitcraft right here looking out. And look at this incredible progress the members have made. We've got, Cub's Redlands. We have False's jellyfish, Mumbo's super spy drone up there. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling it a spy drone. We're going to talk about that later. And then, of course, we've got Scar's Frontier Outpost. There's Old Scar Fateful, going up over there. But look at the dam that Cub and I built. Actually, Cub did most of that. Just I watched and held a clipboard. You got the river, and yeah, this is just crazy, Cub. But you've got something special planned for the viewers, don't you?
Oh, you bet. We're doing it right on the 1 year anniversary here. So let's fly down here, and we're gonna activate a fireworks show to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Hermitcraft 4.
Oh, dang it! Oh gosh! Oh boy!
I just had a near-death experience, Scar.
I did too with a palm tree, and I just told my viewers that we're gonna have palm tree problems, and apparently you do have palm trees, and they're evil, and I can't get out of here.
Yep. So this is the almighty button here. I can't actually move into where the bed's at. So, but you want to do the honors? Hit the firework show start button right here.
Oh, I'm so excited! Here it goes! Bam!
Here we go! Oh, we gotta get outside.
We gotta get out.
Here we go! Oh yeah! 360
oh, here they go.
Fireworks.
Oh, that is super cool.
Rockets, of course, provided by Rocket Tech.
Sponsored by Rocket Tech for all your rocket needs. Oh, this is amazing, Cub.
This is awesome. So, Scar, I gotta say, of all Hermitcraft 4, what is your favorite memory on the server so far?
Man, I know you said server, but I always think of the Minecon panel. I always think about how amazing that was, but I would have to say for on the server, it's just being able to play with cool people. I've never had this before in all the years I've been playing Minecraft since 2010. Just to have amazing people to build and hang out with in Minecraft, it's just been absolutely amazing. What's yours, Cub? What is yours? I bet I know what it is.
I gotta say, when the log fellas went down and I was fully vindicated of all charges, that was the best moment. I gotta say.
Oh, that's such a good one. Such a good one.
Although second runner-up was you falling off the ice road bridge.
Oh, crazy Scar. I found that recently. For when the viewers come on, when this thing is all available for download, you've got to find the Crazy Scar Memorial in the Nether. There's a memorial built up, by the way. Hope everyone knows that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I gotta go check that out.
Yeah, there's a memorial.
So besides when you went off the rails there, what was your worst memory on the server?
Oh my gosh, it has to be the Tangler.
Oh,
I was
Tangler,
in there for some 15 hours. And it was the most painful thing ever. And it was 4 hours of just plain recording, and there was a lot of hours of just sitting there waiting for Tango to come and fix all the things that I broke. It was super painful. What is yours, Cub?
I gotta say, all the obsidian mining for the volcano biome, it got kind of lonely in the end, mining all that obsidian. But we got through it. Oh, there it is, grand finale.
Oh, the finale! Woo! Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, wow.
That's looking really cool.
Look down below. Look down below by the water. You can see like some crazy amount of fireworks launching.
That's insane, yeah. That's awesome.
That is cool. Wow.
Perfect.
All right, guys. That is 1 year on Hermitcraft Season 4. All the progress that has been made on here is just absolutely incredible. All the great memories. And man, Cub, we got many more to come, right? So exciting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm excited for continuing the season and continuing all the great memories with you viewers, both on here, on streams, etc.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. We're off back to building. Let's start with the fountain. I'm really excited to get this fountain done because I'm trying a new design with the fountain so that I dislike Minecraft fountains so very, very much. And I really hope today's fountain is maybe something a little different than you've seen before. So let's get started with this. So we have our center point here, and what we're going to do is we're going to start on this line right here, and we're just going to build up a small base using the gray concrete. Yes, sirree. This is going to look fancy. All right, so we have a nice little base set up there, so I think that's going to look good. I'm considering actually pushing it back one more block because if I don't do that, I'm not going to have at least a decent amount of water in the center. So 2 block spacing right there. And I hope I find you guys doing awesome today. Boy, it's been a stressful week. And whenever I get in Minecraft, it is just a stress reliever beyond anything ever. It's true. When I've had like a tough week or something like that, and I turn on the mining and the crafting, it just washes away. And I mentioned this before, so I'm like a broken record. But I wanted to actually talk about it with you guys today. It's just been a stressful week via doctor stuff and it's just other stuff that comes up in life. And boy, sometimes it can really get you. But if you don't have a stress reliever, it can make that stuff even harder. And that's why I'm so thankful for video games, Minecraft in general, that it's something that I can just like jump on and just watch the stress just melt away. And I really hope that is something that you guys can do too with Minecraft. Or if you have something else in life that is a stress reliever in your life, let me know what it is. I want to know what it is. Maybe it can help another person in the comments. Yeah, my week wasn't that bad, but it was just a stressful week. Lots of doctor stuff. Sending me back to the neurologist, things of that nature. And so I've just been stressed out about that and some other things. But like I said, ever since I hit that record button, I have just been the happiest Scar of all the Scars in the world. And there's nothing more that I love in life is to just jump on here, come up with some fun Minecraft ideas, and just throw them out into the world and see if you guys like them. That's pretty much my life, like constantly like trying to be in a creative space and to think of ideas, and hopefully you guys get to see them. A lot of ideas don't make it to the show floor, but eventually some of them do. And this is a particular one that I'm a little bit hesitant about, especially the palm trees. And you know what? I'm not even going to talk about the palm trees till later. Palm trees are my arch enemy in Minecraft. I have never made a palm tree that I've been satisfied with. And I've made a lot of palm trees. I made some actually in Scar World, where I have my creative houses. And there's some palm trees there. I'm still not 100% satisfied with the palm trees in that world, but they're there. And I'm going to try to remake them today, but I'm going to try to make them a little bit better. So here it is, everyone. What do you think? It's a really simple fountain. You got the water cascading down kind of the poles. We have the glass on the sides, and it's just really simple. And I think it has a really good modern style using some of the new blocks. Now, as you can see, I did use the powder acting as potentially maybe, water just in a different way, but we can take this out. So let me know, do you guys like choice A would be this, of course, this design, or choice B would be water. So replace all the powder concrete with water. It's just an idea, but I really like that. I think it's really, really simple, and it just goes well with the build, with the different designs and the colors and things of that nature. And yeah, I'm super pleased with that. Next is the basketball court. That's right. So in the last episode, I asked you if we should build a basketball court or a tennis court. Overwhelmingly, you guys said basketball. Now, there was some tennis guys out there. I'm not going to throw you under the bus. I know you were there, and I appreciate you. We're going to build a tennis court elsewhere, so don't think I forgot about you. But we are going to build a basketball court, and I think that is going to be really cool. So I'm going to need to get some supplies, head over to Scar World, speaking of Scar World, because I do have a basketball court over there, and I want to get some ideas and some inspiration. I have made a terrible mistake. I haven't lit up this entire area, and it is mob spawning central, and it is very dangerous. So let's sneak our way back here. And this, of course, if there's a mob back here, where we're going to build our basketball court. So I'm super excited about this. Now, the basketball court's going to face this direction. We're going to have the hoop built up in this section. We're going to do this very similar to a basketball court that I built in Scar World. So there is a block by block tutorial of this build. Now, I'm not going to do full block by block, but the general design, of course, we're going to have the hoop. We're going to have the general markings that you'll find on a basketball court. We'll have some, backing on the side. So, if your ball goes a bouncing, it's not going to go down the cliff, because that'd be super sad. Uh-oh, code green. And then we're going to have, some basketball like holders and things of that nature. So super excited about that. Now, as you can see, I marked this out, and the design is, let's see, it's 13 by 17. So I'm going to start this, and I'll see you in just a minute. And with that, we have our white painted lines of the court set up and ready to go. Very, very pleased with this. So usually when I do this design, it is inside a world full of green grass, but unfortunately we're in a place full of mesas. So this original design using the hardened clay, which really matches a lot of sports style courts, kind of blends right in with the rest of the world. But once we get our landscaping in and all of those details, once again, this will pop. But for now, it just blends all in. So in these little sections here, this is where we're going to try to get a little creative. So what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to put in a little bit of dark green. And then on the flanks, I'm going to do it in a light green. That just gives us a little variety and a little contrast. So I think that's going to look really, really nice. So for this design, I know some of you guys really want the tennis court. We're definitely going to do something like that in my next modern house build. We're going to try another style sports court, you know, maybe a tennis court. I'm not sure like what other things we could do because I have a new modern house coming very, very soon. But yeah, I think this is coming out really, really nice. And look at those markings, all very accurate and very wonderful. This is looking really good, and it's fairly accurate to the way we designed our basketball court in Scar World. So I think this is coming out really cool. And if I remember correct, I think we went back 1 block, so we had a spacing right here. And we can take this up just about as high as we please. And we can go with something like that, and we'll push it in by 1 block, looking super fancy. Now, I love basketball as a young Scar. I loved it. It was always something that I was like I was just barely good at. So I kind of had just a slight ability of playing, and I always really enjoyed it. I was good at the 3-pointer. That's my specialty, is I could nail the shots from a bit of a distance. I was fairly short then. I never really played basketball when I actually got to about 6 feet. So I don't know if I would have been any better at some of the other portions of the game later on. But when I was a kid, we used to live on a hill, right? And the basketballs, so if this was the hoop, all right, you see the hoop right here? And if this area, say where that green is, if that was just a sheer slope down, and we would have to go chasing for the balls when they would go, you know, crazy all the way down to the end of the street, which was this really steep street. And I just remember one time, like, I was always super, like, I don't know, I wasn't like a really outgoing person, and especially didn't like going on other people's property. But this one time I was like, I have to get the basketball back. And so these people like drive home, and I'm like searching in their garage. And this is like, if you knew me, like this was the last thing I would ever have done. And I looked like I was like caught with my hand in the cookie jar, like I had done something wrong. I was like, oh my God, I didn't do anything. But I was just looking for my basketball, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll help you find it. And we found it in like 5 seconds. But I was petrified, like a deer in a headlights, when those people pulled into their garage, and there was me just like, oh, the bars don't work as they did when I built this originally. Oh, we're gonna have to come up with something different now. Okay, well, we'll come up with something different. Maybe cobwebs. But originally I used to do iron bars downwards, and I think that looked like a nice kind of iron chain hoop, but can't do that anymore. But yeah, I think this is definitely looking pretty cool. So next thing we need to do is we need to take our spruce leaves, and what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna build a little backdrop. And when I was a kid, this is what I tried to design, was little ways of keeping the basketball from going down there. Eventually those people knew me as the guy with the basketball, and just let him in the backyard. Bring the bugle in. Oh, wait, we got to, oh, geez, I'm under attack, guys, help me. But yeah, I'm going to figure out something about the net and figure out a solution to get back to business here. There we go. This is so dangerous. It's dangerous, guys. It's very scary here. And it's time to start working on the dreaded palm trees. That's right. So I was thinking at the gate right here, we'd start some of those really kind of tall and skinny palm trees that'll kind of reach up for the sky. And what I'm thinking about is those real Hollywood skinny palm trees. You know what I'm talking about? So I think like right here and there's going to look good. We're going to be very sparing with these, by the way. And then since some of these corners, I think we're just going to do something similar to what we did over to Zuma's base. Those nice kind of pokey looking trees. I think those will look pretty cool. That's apparently the scientific Scar term for those trees. The spruce kind of pokey little trees. All right, so let's get started with this. Okay. I get so apprehensive before I do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these branches up ever so slightly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of working them around like this. Now I'm going to leave this block down here because I need to scaffold down just ever so slightly just to bring this up. Okay, see how I want to do that? I don't want that to be like cut together with that little sliver of a block. There we go. That makes it more substantial. And let's see, I think we're going to take it back one, maybe come into this block right here. So say let's do one more block and then we'll do a little bit of scaffolding. There we go. And a boom and a bam, and then work this piece up. Okay, we're definitely getting pretty high. And then I think I'm just going to do one more right here, maybe? No, I think that's good, right? You think that's good? I think so. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak down here. Now, I've tried to do some testing in a creative world. So I've done that. The problem is I've not tested this ever in a survival world. The only palm trees that I can recollect anyway is the ones I've done in my Scar world. So this is gonna be scary. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 or something along those lines. So I'm just gonna kind of build up these edges, and what I'm gonna do now is really try to make some nice little spindly leaves that kind of go up and down. So something like that I think will look really cool. Yeah, this is a tough tree because it's they have branches that kind of have that little up and down little design, and it's very difficult to create that. And I really wish I had a pair of shears because we're gonna probably have to like lose some of our precious leaves in the process of making these. So this is gonna be quite a process, quite a process. So something like this is kind of a general pattern that I'm gonna continue downwards, maybe another level. So if we do another one down here. So I'm not gonna go heavy on the palm trees. So this mansion is inspired by something we'd find in the Hollywood Hills, Tony Stark inspired. So when you think in those terms, Hollywood Hills has like these kind of trees I'm talking about. Of course, they're not a native plant to California. They were something that was brought in, but now is like, you know, just a staple of the landscaping. And then, of course, when you think of Tony Stark's, that's actually more of a Malibu style house. And it's more almost mesa-like. Almost think of like Scar's Frontier Outpost landscaping in a way. Very kind of, you know, brush design, things like that. So yeah, I think this is looking okay. So I think we're getting somewhere with this design like this. We just need to start kind of building up the edges and maybe adding a couple scragglers here and there. But I think we're definitely getting there. So let me do some refined work, and I'll be right back. Version 1 and version 2 of the Scar palm trees are up. Now, of course, this is version 2 and that's version 1. Now, I think with version 2, as you can see, we're starting to get those leaves pushed out a little bit in a less thick kind of centerpiece, whereas this one's a little thicker in the center. So I might take some iron shears and soften out this center here a little bit, but I think we're getting somewhere with this one. Let me zoom in here a little bit more so you guys can see. I wish I had Optifine. So these little branches are kind of going outwards, and I think those are the key to success. Now, originally, if we do a branch out on either side, so that gives us 4, it just looks a little sparse. But taking these and moving them about, now the one question is, they're a little too symmetrical for my taste, so maybe this branch comes down a little farther, maybe this one's a little shorter, you never know. And of course, I've added some of those pines on the side, so I think those look really, really good. So it is time now to hit super fast build mode and complete all of the landscaping with our palm trees on either end of our circular driveway over there. I think that's going to look really cool. And of course, with our pokey little pine trees, we're going to put those in all of the corners. And of course, around the edges here, lawns and green things all around. So my friends, like I said, let's hit super fast build mode and finish this landscape. end of super fast build mode, and we did it. We got this entire area landscaped and ready to go. Now there's a couple sparse areas that still need work, which we'll do on a Twitch stream, but I am so pleased, and we were able to do this with new techniques, new blocks and designs for a modern build, which is incredible to take something that we've done for a long time and to mix it all up with some new ways of doing this stuff. So look at this. We've got some of these gravity induced blocks. So these blocks are affected by gravity, but we've got string under them to create more depth around the edges. Now that's incredibly time consuming, but I think it was very, very well worth it. So we have our grass, we have some dirt, we have some stone built into there, and of course the palm trees. And let's take a quick dive into the palm trees. So as you guys know, I was really, oh geez, too much power. Oh, so much power. So, oh wait, Aquascar guys. Aquascar. So Aquascar is going to show you guys the palm trees. So up there, as you can see, those are the first palm trees that I did. Then I started working on these ones, and I think what the key is for any palm tree design is that we need to try to be a little sparse in the center. See this one? That's, I think, the best palm tree of them all. So I might knock some of these trees down and then redo them a bit so that they, you know, reflect that design a little bit more. There's our fountain looking absolutely amazing. And yeah, I hope this design, this modern design, the new ways of using these blocks in designing in Minecraft have inspired you for your own modern builds, and you're excited as I am for when we do start our new modern house build in Scar World. And of course, here is our basketball court looking super duper fancy. Now, I don't have a cobweb to add to the hoop, unfortunately, so I'm gonna go and still try to find one of those, but this whole project took about 2 days. So this is it, guys. Like, thank you so much for all the support on this series, and if you enjoyed the video, a like rating would be much appreciated. And until next time, this has been Aquascar, and we'll see you later.